They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They go play action here. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll run on first down. Webster. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got it down to the 28.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second down and 6 now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Webster. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 23. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, Webster, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Webster, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Purdy. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. Webster. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put...
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw. And that's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch them.
On first down. It's Webster, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 43. Throwing to start the drive. Newsome. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down. It's Webster. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Taking it about the 36. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to him on first down. No gain on the play there. Second down. The Giants had 10-3 on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And if we look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Let's face it, anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits in this era of high-flying offenses, that's saying something.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 type, 19 type, 60 average, 60 average.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's 17 inches at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Wall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Back to throw. Newsom. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Azeez Ojulari, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. 3rd and 20. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking on the midfield logo. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing to start the drive. Newsom. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. On 1st and 10, Newsome. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newsome. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good 1st half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 2.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the 1st half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Wall, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Newsome. Completed to Hyatt. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
3rd down and 1. Back to throw. Newsome. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Newsome. Oh, wide open. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Across midfield. He's on his way. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
27, 49ers 9.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Up the middle they go. Wall fights him off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 63 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They'll run on first down. Webster. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On second down now, it's Webster, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. Here is third down at 4. Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. He completes it right side to White. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Dexter Lawrence busting through to get him for a loss of 6. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 26 yards. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Next to score, Giants 34, 49ers 16. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Newsome. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so. Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Check smash, check smash.
To throw on 2nd down. Newsome. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The throwing here, Purdy.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. He finds his man. Complete. That's Webster. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
On first down, Webster. He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there but couldn't get much further. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's White. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Looking to throw. Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 10 yards out. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
49ers 23.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw again, Newsome. Looking middle, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newsome. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Giants extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 23.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. On 3rd down, it's Webster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Webster. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Samuel, complete. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
1st down, 49ers.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone from.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Go street. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Newsom. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Freeman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Street, street. Go.
They'll look to throw again.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now...